All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships right in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse program, certificate courses. First one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. All you had to do is click that link in the chat, get a preview. Also included the Brotherhood of Hebrew Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. I want you to get over there, check it out, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get on over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. We talking about the Omega, Egypt. We talking about hip-hop, occult, Freemasonry, exposed, black woman is God, making of the white man. Hey, the subjects are endless and powerful. Not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete. Become a member today. And everybody know the General is popping on Patreon. We got that fire right here, right now. Wait a minute, let me get that one on up out of there. Let me get it on up in there. Boom. The 72 chambers of the pineal gland. We got that work. That's all I'm telling you. Got that work. I want you to get on there over there and get it. Also, we got the Kush. We got the Kush. That's right. We got the Kush up there too. Let's get it up there. Ancient Egypt military colony of Mother Ethiopia. We also got over 500 more. Click that link at the top of the chat, family, and get over there today. All the family donate to the General. You know I appreciate you. Thank you. Those would like to donate, link right there in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti. Rock that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. Once again, it's on. Once again, it's on. We got to go ahead, put this shit on out here. Everybody in their feelings, everybody got a view, and we need to get these views out here to the public so we can see exactly what's going on. A lot of times we need to see that shit, and right here and right now. So I don't want nobody lying, talking about we didn't say that, or we don't think like that. You goddamn lie. You goddamn lie. So we got the videos today. We're gonna goddamn jump right on off into it. I wanted this the other day, but see, we got a problem. You got a problem. We got a serious motherfucking problem out here on this view of how people think about us. You see, as black Americans. Now a lot of people say, well, why is we? Yeah, because motherfucker, the issues ain't been dealt with. I mean, y'all motherfuckers act like, oh, it ain't gonna be no motherfucker fall out with their own goddamn family in the motherfucking house they grew up in. They don't give what the fuck. You act like motherfuckers can't have issues. We got issues. Motherfuckers got over fucking 400, 500 years worth of trauma. Ain't nobody healing. Ain't nobody doing the necessary things to make right for everything that done been made wrong. Ain't nobody tried to initiate nothing to make it right. And then motherfucker supposed to walk around and smile and fake like you understand everything all good. Motherfucker got scar tissue. Motherfuckers got mental scar tissue, spiritual scar tissue. Some of us got physical goddamn scar tissue. And it ain't going away. And I don't give a fuck how much you smile and show all your motherfucking teeth. That ain't how you heal. God damn it, when people go through trauma, man, they had to go through motherfucking, had to sit down and get some help. Motherfucker had to get help. And so you got a lot of motherfuckers that didn't get no help. And they didn't, and goddamn it, they passing on the hereditary damage to the next generation, and motherfuckers just think it's just gonna go away. It ain't gonna go away, and so we got an issue because it's a lot of motherfuckers out here saying we lost. Now they see I'm not the type of motherfucker, but I'll throw blows quick, fast, in a hurry. You see what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I had to come in. I'm a motherfucking brutal linebacker. You know what I'm saying? For Black America, African American, I'm all right with both of them. I ain't got no problem. You see, African American, Black American, both of them is divine, and I'm all right with it. But that don't mean shit. You understand what I'm saying? In every group, it's some motherfuckers that mentally ill. And people act like, and yeah, I understand the divinity of our people, but I also understand it's a lot of motherfuckers that's mentally ill. Period. And ain't nobody gonna clean that up talking about wise. We motherfucker, it got issues. Got issues. And it's about time motherfuckers deal with it. Put the shit on the goddamn table and deal with it. Motherfucker got issues in Africa. Motherfuckers ain't dealt with it. You rather flee. You understand? We got issues here. Motherfuckers don't want to deal with it. 400 years of same continuous shit that been going on over here. But yet and still, we must state this as we deal with this issue. You know what I'm saying? That we deal with this issue that, again, people say, that we don't have culture, that, this is our motherfucking land. If you listen to us out here, you don't have no right to say shit to us. You understand what I'm saying? Because, some of our ancestors, I ain't going to even say our ancestors. Some of them motherfuckers are not our ancestors. Feel me? Let's clear that up. You understand? So some tribes over there have attacked our ancestors, and sold them into slavery. So I'm not gonna say our ancestors. Somebody wicked and cruel and brutal. So and then they'll sit up here and say, "God damn it, Black Americans don't have no culture." Bitch, why? It ain't our motherfucking fault. It's some of y'all punk ass motherfuckers over, because the fact that you say it is condescending. Bitch, motherfucker, when you know what the issue is. You know what the issue is. Okay, so if we've been taken away from our land and we over here, and many of us don't know where we at. And yes, it is with some Africans over here. Yes, and true indeed. And they blended together and they made even greater nation than, any nation that they came from. That's the fucking facts. That's the fucking facts. And I'm going to do a breakdown because the thing is, when you talk about the biblical shit, see, a lot of the stories are not meant to be true, but the essence of the story is true. The essence of the story is true. Now, the one story that truly defines us is the story of Joseph. And understand, listen to me, is the story of Joseph, because Joseph was sold into slavery by his own brothers. You see what I'm saying? And why did they sell Joseph into slavery? Because he saw a vision, even though he was the youngest, that he would rule over them. That's what he said. He was having these prophetic visions, and he said, that I'm gonna rule. And so, the older ones didn't like that. Judah and all them, they despised Joseph. You see what I'm saying? They despised Joseph, and because he said these things, they plotted on his demise. They plotted on his demise and they sold him into slavery. Ain't that a damn shame? Your own motherfucking brothers. Look at that story now. Look at it. Now, when they sold Joseph into slavery, right? They didn't know what the fuck. You done sold him to some goddamn desert nomads. They don't even know where the fuck they're going. They don't know where he gonna end up. And more than likely they feel he gonna die. You know what I'm saying? He gonna die. And so Joseph goes into Egypt, and through his abilities to prophesize and see visions and even help the Pharaoh, he was eventually able to rise up in rank to second only to the Pharaoh. He had become the Grand Vizier. He had become the prime minister. Now, now they was out there in famine. His own brothers and shit, and his father and them that had sold Joseph into slavery, they was out there in the desert in famine. Listen, man, this shit is almost right and exact. You see, they was out there in famine. And so they come into Egypt, and Joseph had, in his prophetic vision, he saw that, there would be 7 years of famine. It would be 7 years of plenty in Egypt. So he told the Pharaoh, he said, for this 7 years of plenty, where the crops is going to be flourishing, you better stack up. So when the 7 years of famine come, you will be able to feed the people. And so when the famine came, and it was all around in that region, motherfuckers from all on the outside was coming into Egypt and shit to get fed. And we were, African people was feeding these vagabonds out there and shit. And so his brothers come in, and they didn't even know who he was. They didn't even know who he was. He was of high rank. But Joseph knew who they was. And then eventually, he let them know who he was, and they cried and begged for forgiveness and shit. You know what I'm saying? He thought that, they thought he was going to have their ass killed, but he didn't do that. You see what I'm saying? He brought them into Egypt, gave them land. Wow, you know what I'm saying? After all of that. And see, the thing is, I'm going to tell you now, I want you to hear me when I'm the one telling you this shit. So the story is, it's the essence of the story. The story is a fable, but a lot of time the fable is, something, that it occurs in human history over and over and over again. And a lot of times they create this magnificent story that people can relate to and say, you know what? This shit happened to me, or this shit happened to us. Now, out of that, I'm going to tell y'all, because again, we rose up. You see what I'm saying? We rose up and became great and more powerful than any motherfuckers that even sold us. That's the that's the reality, no matter what. I don't give a fuck what talking about. We ain't got no what's your language. Bitch, you sold us, bitch. It's always going to go back to your tyranny, you fake motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go back to the fact that you can, what is it, bitch? You sold us. So you don't even know you bringing yourself back to your tyranny when you even bring the shit up. That just show you how fake you is. But anyway, let me finish it before I give you the video. Israel, Jacob, who was the father of the 12 tribes. You see, now this is critical. I want you to listen to me now. Listen to me when I tell you this. See, Joseph ended up getting the inheritance. He ended up getting the inheritance. That's right. Joseph ends up getting the inheritance of Jacob, and he split his inheritance in two. He get two inheritances, while all the other tribes, they only get one. You got the Ephraimites, and then you got Manasseh. You see, so his two sons, so they got They split 2 shares. So now, when you think about them 2 inheritances, what are those 2 inheritances? United States and Africa. See, because both of them owe us. You see, they sat at the goddamn table and they plotted and they planned. And the crazy shit about it, when we hear people say this shit, I want to be clear about something. That a lot of who were brought over here were not no damn vagabonds. These were some of the elites in Africa. These were not just no petty Africans. These were elite. That's why when they came here, they got with elite. It was already elite over here because you had the Olmecs, but obviously they don't know nothing about that. But we got the Olmec civilization, which included the civilizations of North America. You understand what I'm saying? They got to get that shit correct. But it was great Africans that were in connection with the Nile Valley. You understand what it was? An African civilization. Yes, it was. Okay, let's be clear about it. But this was a significant event because at this period of the Ma'afa, another a grouping of Africans were brought over here. You understand what I'm saying? Against their will. Now, the Africans that were brought over here, when people conquer a fucking nation, and you can study this shit today, when they go in and motherfucking United States go in and they conquer a motherfucker, you know who the first motherfuckers they looking for? You see how when they went over there and bombed them motherfuckers, they went straight for the leadership. Where the motherfucking scientists, where the motherfucking leaders, where the motherfucking skilled laborers who making these missiles, who making these motherfucking planes, who making these drones, they go in there, they get the elite. They don't bring, that just who you think they bring into America? You think they bringing some motherfucking crumbs from the lowest scum of the fucking earth? They trying to get the elite of every nation when they bring them over here. You got to have something. You understand what I'm saying? That you can offer when you come over here. Other than that, you can stay your ass where you at. You feel what I'm saying? And so when our people came over here, they trying to lie. Our people was doing great shit from day one. It wasn't like, nigga, we had so many inventions on the plantation. You feel what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers is in illusion that somehow we were over here. Motherfuckers over here work for sun up to sun fucking down for over 200 and some odd motherfucking year, 300 motherfucking years. You understand what I'm saying? Dying in the process, and they fucking talking about somebody gave us something. What kind of state of fucking delusion are you in? You need to find your ass a hole and crawl in it. You see what I'm saying? But, understand that we have 2 inheritances that is due us because our ancestors that they kidnapped from Africa were robbed clearly of their wealth, of their belongings, of their land, of their precious treasures that they personally had. They were robbed also of their property and their inheritance, which would have went to their descendants, and we are their descendants. We don't have to ask you for a motherfucking thing. But what belonged to all them millions and millions of Africans, where's the fucking property? We don't owe you shit. We don't have to beg you for shit. Where is the property? Where's the land on that side that y'all robbed all them Africans for when you sold them into slavery? You don't want to talk about, so we don't owe you a motherfucking thing. What we are requiring and demanding is what is rightfully due us. Okay? So the motherfucker talking about if you're going to boycott the platinum, boy, bitch, give us where the bag? Write the check, motherfucker. Get that shit rolled up immediately. I ain't got time to play with y'all. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all sitting up here talking about where your language at. And y'all motherfuckers over there talk more English than I'm going to play a couple of it. Motherfucker pick up the phone. I thought motherfucker was talking to goddamn Professor Dumbledore from motherfucking Harry Potter. I'm like, man, who the fuck is you? Listen to this motherfucker. If you didn't have no goddamn visual, you would think you was talking to goddamn Mr. Bean, some goddamn body. You motherfucker talk like a fucking straight goddamn Englishman. Some of you motherfuckers over there speak French better than goddamn Emmanuel Macron. The fuck is you talking about? And you sitting up here. So what, does a language make you free? Some of you motherfuckers got the language, and you motherfuckers worse off than a motherfucker who ain't got no damn language. What the fuck is you talking about? So I just had to say and be straight up and down. What is our culture? We got a motherfucking culture because your ass biting every fucking. What the fuck is you here for? God damn, motherfucker, go to Canada. Go to Australia, nigga. Pack up. Go to fucking Canada. Go to motherfucking Australia. Go to New Zealand, some motherfucking where. You feel me? Take your ass over there. If it ain't nothing over here, what the fuck is you here for? I had to say that because there's too many motherfuckers out here talking greasy. Too many motherfuckers out here talking greasy. You see, on both sides, but I got to hit for my team first. I deal with my house at a different time. You see what I'm saying? I deal with my house at a different time. Yeah, they got some shit that they need to get straight to, but at this time, I got to get on. I got to put my pads on. I got my helmet on, and any motherfucker come across that line, I'm cracking. Any of you motherfuckers out here want to deal with me, please give me a call. Please call me up. I got something for you. Anyway, let's play this goddamn first video.
African American, he is straight African. How do you see African Americans?
I see y'all as.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did you hear this nigga? He said he African American. Nigga, if you don't go to English class, you make a nigga tell you to go. Yeah, and I just talk shit, but nigga, go to the nearest English class immediately, motherfucker, and stay in that motherfucker for 2 years until you can learn how to talk, nigga. You in trouble, nigga. Hold up.
I'm African American. He is straight African. How do you see African Americans?
I see y'all as slaves.
And what makes us
Wait a minute. Listen,
I'm African American.
African American.
He is straight African. How do you see African Americans?
I see y'all as slaves.
You see that? You hear what he said? He said, I see y'all as slaves. Okay? This is what the nigga said. He see you, and nigga, what the fuck? Wait a minute. And see, I got to start crying. I can't let it go no further. And you know what? At least the motherfuckers over here, I'm going to say this. At least niggas over here have a black Jesus. You feel me? We got the you got the African American Bible and shit. You see what I'm saying? We do shit like that. You go over there, whole goddamn nation, motherfucker, black as midnight, and got the whitest goddamn Jesus all up on the goddamn signs, white angels all over the goddamn country and shit. And you sitting up here talking about you see us as slaves, and the brothers was just over there in Kenya, and they said that Jesus and the prophets was black. And they literally stole these niggas, man. They literally stoned these niggas. I say they went straight biblical. I didn't think this shit was real. These motherfuckers went back to goddamn David and goddamn Goliath, and they started putting rocks and slingshots and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And was throwing, big ass rocks. When they hit the fuck, you can hear them motherfucker boulders and shit. I say, whoa. Shit, they hit somebody gonna get their motherfucking cranium cracked. You talking about slaves? Hold up.
Makes us slaves.
Because you built a nation that controls you.
How does it control us? We got NBA, NFL, we running it.
They use you as dancers and entertainers.
But they paying us $100 million plus.
Nigga, you cosplaying. Nigga, you from over there too, nigga. Yeah, nigga, y'all nigga, what's them two niggas what's them two niggas' name? Yeah, you nigga, y'all niggas like them, that duo and shit, where they used to be back in the goddamn early 20s and shit. And the motherfuckers show all they teeth. When the motherfuckers smile, you can see the motherfuckers like, you know, them motherfuckers you can see the teeth all the way in the back. They be cheesing so hard. Nigga, you cosplaying.
Yeah, but they own the money.
So the Africans, how y'all see African Americans?
Now he's sitting up here talking about, yeah, he said they making $100 million and shit, and and say, but they own the money. But soon as you take that dollar over, I'm a witness. Man, you got that American dollar? That's all the fuck they talking about. Man, listen here, dog. I pulled out, man, listen here, motherfucker. I pulled out a not so goddamn big, man, look like the motherfucker eye just popped out the socket. Motherfucker, like on the goddamn cartoons, you know how they be having springs on the eyes and shit, and the motherfucker just fall out like, what's that, Slinky, Mr. Slinky and shit. This motherfucker eyes seen that motherfucker eyes popped out his motherfucking skull and shit. That's all they want. You pull that American dollar out, that's what the fuck they want. Then you sitting up here talking about they own it. Oh my God, man, y'all niggas is haters, man. I mean, make this shit make sense. We did the best that we could fucking do under the circumstances that we was put in. Y'all is some slime balls, man. I gotta say that. I'm not letting that motherfucker is a slime ball. You understand what I'm saying? They put us in the motherfucker. That show you how slimy and grimy and greasy some of them is. And I'm going to say it if don't nobody else. That motherfucker right there put us in the predicament and then blame us for our own trauma and our own motherfucking predicament. What they mad at as under the shit that we went through, we was able to rise to the top nonetheless, no matter what the fuck you talking about. We did better than y'all motherfuckers was over there with the British and the French and the German and all of that. But we was able to we rose up to the highest. And goddamn it, listen, the critical thing about it is that we would have more than what we even got right now. If you take what we had in the early 1900s, and if we was able to build on that, without them stealing and taking from us, we had 19 million acres. We had cities all over this motherfucker thriving, doing good and shit that they burnt down, that they took. Man, listen here. The crazy shit is we already was doing sweet. Now you take Black Wall Street at the time, that same time, and go into Africa and show me what the fuck y'all was doing during that time when Tulsa, Oklahoma was by per capita the richest city on the planet Earth. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Was the per capita the richest city on the planet Earth? Let's play this nigga.
Huh? How do Africans see African Americans?
We see y'all honestly as, if you want the truth, we see y'all as our heroes that have given up on themselves.
But I know a lot of Americans that see y'all, they be like African booty scratchers.
It's the persona that the white man has printed
on
you.
Nigga, if you don't take
your... You divide me to conquer me with you.
But you divided us and said we are slaves.
Yeah.
But they got y'all too, ain't it?
No, they don't.
You would be like, I'm your brother, I'm lost though.
Because I could say tomorrow, if I'm done with this shit, I could go home. You can't go home. You stay here.
Man, if you don't get out of here, that just show you, nigga, you only here, nigga, you over here, nigga, to try to, get in a nigga bag. That's all you doing. You just told on yourself. Yeah, why he not dressed like an African? Yeah. And back there, you hear that goddamn rap shit slapping too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Wait a minute. Do I got this? And I don't even know if where that other guy? I ain't even put his bitch ass in there. So yeah, just to let you know how they talk about us. We don't take the time to do that. You understand? We're addressing it now because it's in the air, but just to show you the type of shit that you hear from a sillified, nigga like that. You see what I'm saying? Sillified. You see? Sillified. That's why your ass and shit is in the predicament you in. Build your shit up where you at then. Keep all that knowledge. Listen, to all you motherfuckers out here, let's rock where we at. You see what I'm saying? Build, if you got all that wisdom, y'all got all that culture, you got all that knowledge, then it should reflect, if it's so many of y'all that just booming with knowledge, booming with energy, booming with culture, God damn it, it shouldn't be out. You wouldn't want to leave from where you was at. Why the fuck did you leave? That's the question. You understand what I'm saying? Why did you leave? You say you in motherfucking in heaven. You understand? Everybody got culture. Everybody got this. Everybody got that. But your ass fled and came over here. Explain that shit. Explain that shit. We come to visit. We come to, you know what I'm saying? Some of us come over there to try to be with black people because that's what our leaders taught us, to try to build a unity. But it can't build no unity with no traumatic niggas. You can't. You got trauma. You got mental trauma. That's just all it is to it. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say out there. The word, you have to heal, and you're not gonna heal by denying you need help. You got to have help. Some motherfuckers you can see like right over here. You ain't got to go over. You can see it over there. They need help. They not gonna be able to do. You think a motherfucker gonna grow out of mental, psychological, spiritual trauma? No, motherfucker had to dig down in there and get that scar tissue out of there. You got mental scar tissue. You got spiritual scar tissue that ain't going away. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong. And that's why black people as a whole ain't got no goddamn way, because they think that they could get past that. You see what I'm saying? It's some issues that got to be dealt with. You feel what I'm saying? And we gonna work. We're gonna work this shit out, but we're gonna work this shit out where you on your side and we on our side until we could get this shit together. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I love my people, but it's issues. And it's issues that we're gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when you got your friend and you get, you know, and you might get into it with your friend right there at your house in the front yard. And, you know, your mama come out and say, your friend gotta go home. You gotta go home, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here fighting, but this is your house. You got to go home. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking, you know, you gonna come over here. And I see that's the difference. See, that's why I had to take, because they say we don't have culture. Yes, we do. This is our ancestors' blood that y'all sold is in this soil, and this is sacred land for us. And we're not gonna let you come over here. I'm gonna show you some culture. And we ready to do whatever the fuck we gotta do to make sure that don't nobody, not just you, that nobody come and take it from us. Because our ancestors' spirit, they blood, and is in it, they bones is in this soil, and we not going nowhere. That's our energy, first and foremost. That's our energy. Yes, we got ancestors that go back thousands, but the most powerful ancestors that you can call on is the one that you directly, immediately link to. Grandmama, mama, daddy, granddaddy, great-granddaddy, great-grandmama, aunties, and cousins, and, you know, brothers and sisters that you directly connected to, your blood and shit. You know, we not going nowhere. Y'all ancestors is over there. You see what I'm saying? For real. And I respect that. I respect that. And some of them is our ancestors, but they not our direct ancestors. You see what I'm saying? We can call our ancestors name. We can call them by name. You feel what I'm saying? Grandmama, Lucy, come up, be with me. You feel what I'm saying? Come on up and be with me. Granny, what's happening? I need you, right? Everything else, you just, you know, it's a general term. So you had to, they had to understand we ain't playing no game. They know what we saying. They know exactly what we saying. You see, they over there beefing with different tribes over the same shit. And then they come over here acting like they stupid. We got some more work, family. And I'm here to put it down in hell. You know, at least I'm trying to put the shit out there. You got scar tissue. Okay, we're going to have to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? It was going to come up one way or another. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to come up one way or another. You see what I'm saying? They're just like, I get into a fight with a motherfucker, right? And you supposed to be my mans, and I just so happen to be riding down the street, and I see you at the store with the motherfuckers I just got into it with. Like, wait a minute. What the fuck? I just let this nigga know I just got into it with these niggas. This nigga out here smiling and blowing one with the niggas and shit. You see what I'm saying? I got to holler at this nigga. You see what I'm saying? I got to holler at this nigga. Some shit ain't right. You see, some shit ain't right. And that's what's going on today. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers supposed to be on our team and they against us. A lot of them is against us and sideline coming through the back door on us and shit. You know, we can't keep letting that shit happen. So, you know what? It's going to be it's going to be some shit we're going to have to deal with. It ain't going to be easy. It could be dealt with, but it's going to have to be some parameters. It's going to have to be some understandings. And then maybe it'll turn out like it's supposed to be. And it's not going to happen. You niggas can play games and act like it's just going to, and all that underlining shit that people always thought about. Like, damn, man, I wonder, is they from the tribes that sold us? Yeah, is some of them from the tribe that sold us? Huh? You know, this motherfucker got a right to ask. Is that the motherfucker that bust my head the other day and shit while I was coming out the store trying to rob me and shit and this, that, and the third? Motherfucker tried to stick me up. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, motherfucker and took my wallet and my check. I didn't work 2 weeks and motherfucker stuck me up for my check and shit. Is that them niggas? Yeah, I got to ask these questions. You feel me? And the motherfuckers that supposed to be on our team should, they got to understand, yeah, you could be, where you try to, be a mediator, but mediating and getting to the root of the motherfucking trauma is two motherfucking things. You can mediate all day. That don't heal shit. All right, then, family. Come right black. This is General Sarah Sudan. Get on over there to that Patreon when you want the sacred science. Okay, let's talk, nigga. Anybody out there want to talk the sacred science? Let's talk. I don't give a fuck where you at on the planet. Come deal with me. I'm ready to work. You feel me? This is General Sarah Sudan saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. I'll be right black. Black power.